Hello and welcome to the Ussa All American Games Selection Show for the Great Lakes region. I'm Ashlyn Sullivan here with Matt Trebuchon, Senior Vice President of National Events. And Matt, what is so special about these games?
Well, the thing about the All American Games, it's a very difficult week of baseball in that, unlike in their normal tournament that they may play in, or if they come out of a league somewhere where you got different levels of teams and some teams are better than others and some games are played against tougher opponents, this, that, and other. Every game's tough. Every at-bat is tough. Every ground ball's tough. Every pitch is tough. It's going to be the hardest week of baseball that they've ever experienced.
Sounds like a great opportunity for these athletes. Let's go straight into the 9U age division.
For the Great Lakes Region American 9U division, we have Colin Cunningham out of Ohio, Jace Davis out of the Michigan Storm Davis team, Jackson Dosh out of the Sting Baseball Club, Noah Faulkner out of the Indiana Bulls 9U white team, Nico Hall out of Michigan, Luke Martin out of the Hitting Center Arsenal Maroon team, Jaden Norris out of Indiana, Eli Olson out of the Hitting Center Arsenal Maroon team as well, Ronald Palermo out of Illinois.
Now out of Ohio, we have Matthew Ponatoski.
Matthew's a quick-footed shortstop. He's got really quick hands, nice strong arm. His bullpen session, above average on all his pitch speeds, mixes his pitches real well. He hits a little bit too.
Joining Matthew, we had Reed Robinson out of Indiana, Braden Sailing out of the Batbusters 10U team, Johnny Weiss out of Illinois, and wrapping up the 9U American side, we have Connor Wilson out of Illinois. Now on to 9U National, we have Riley Bendel out of Michigan.
Continuing on with 9U National, we have Dominic Cantona.
Dominic has got a really strong arm and a really strong bat. This kid hits with power, a lot of power.
Joining Dominic, we have AJ Carpentina out of Illinois, Nolan Coppins out of the Mustangs team, Andrew Diversey out of the E9 team, Yuli Fernsner out of Michigan, Joey Greenstreet out of Illinois. Also out of Illinois, we have Carson Kohler, Jack Labick out of the Michigan Storm Davis team, Hayden Pollock out of Illinois. Out of Ohio, we have William Ragland, Ty Rosenberg out of the Southwest Oakland Warriors team, Brady Rosa out of the Tornadoes team. And wrapping up 9U National, we have Trey Schaff out of Illinois. Now on to the 10U American side for the Great Lakes region. We have Liam Arsich out of Illinois, Conrad Carpenter out of Illinois, Antonio Fawcett out of Lifted Baseball Club, Sir Jamison Jones out of Illinois, Tate Kruer out of the NKY Force 11U team, Chris Lewis out of the Cincy Flames team, Ryan McCartan out of Michigan.
Out of Chicago, we have Luke Oakland.
Luke was really impressive in the bullpen. I almost had to ask myself, how do you hit a pitcher where his breaking ball is 12 miles per hour slower than his fastball and his changeup is 4 miles per hour slower than that? Impossible to hit. This kid can pitch.
Joining Luke Auburn, we have Aaron Price out of the Michigan Blue Jays team, Hayden Solis out of Ohio. Also out of Ohio, we have Jacob Stevens, Landon Shooter out of Michigan, Gavin Trim out of the Orion Chargers 11U Green Team. And wrapping up 10U American, we have Matthew Zabriskas out of Illinois. Now on to 10U National, we have Jack Barrow out of the 10U Lincoln Way Prospects Black Team, Quincy Dillon out of Ohio, Casey Donor out of Ohio.
Moving on with 10U National, we have Dawson French.
Dawson threw a really tight bullpen, good pitch command. He's going to be fun to watch the games.
Joining Dawson French, we have Hayden Frey out of the Ohio Taboo team, Caleb Gruey out of Indiana, Trent Hackham out of Michigan, Mason Hirsch out of Illinois, Colton Klein out of Michigan, Carton McGravy out of Ohio, Colin Priffer out of Illinois, Gabe Urbita out of Illinois, Carter Williamson out of the Cincy Flames team. And wrapping up the 10U National side, we have Xavier Worden out of the Oakland Titans 10U team. Now on to 11U American for the Great Lakes region. We have Brock Bragg out of Nashville, Indiana, Anthony Edge out of Lake in the Hills, Illinois, Blake Farkas out of the Rage Baseball Club, Jack Geischer out of the Northern Ohio Hurricanes Select Team, Joshua Green out of Indiana. Out of Illinois, we have LeBron Lee Jr.
Out of Indiana, we have Corbin Napier.
Corbin is a catcher that takes control of pitchers. When he was working the bullpen sessions for the pitchers, he was actually controlling them in their bullpen session. This kid knows how to run a pitching staff. Somebody has taught him how to catch.
Joining Corbin Napier, we have Michael Robertson out of Illinois, Aaron Smith out of Michigan. Also out of Michigan, we have Sebastian Stevens. Owen Turner out of the Lake Orion Crush Orange team. Noah Wagster out of Ohio. Caleb Williams out of the 12U Canton Cardinals team. And wrapping up the 11U American division, we have Jordan Zapata out of Ohio. Now on to the 11U national side, we have Ryan Bass out of Kentucky. Alex Didio out of Michigan. Jacob Donahue out of Illinois. Out of Michigan, we have Logan Ellis. Tyler Fox out of Michigan as well. Hunter Graham out of the Scotio River Sox team.
Continuing on with 11U National, we have Ryan Nabel.
Ryan's our middle of the field guy. He plays dead in the middle, either side of the base on middle infield, right in center field. Super strong arm, good swift stick, sprays the ball all over the diamond. He's a good all-around, good quality ball player.
Joining Ryan, we have Kyler Lapp out of Illinois, Brandon Newland out of the Warriors Baseball Club of Michigan, Devin Schumann out of Indiana, Chase Shelton out of the West KY Outlaws team, Nash Wagner out of Indiana, and wrapping up 11U National, we have Joshua Woods out of the Team Legacy Elite Club.
We're now halfway home on our Great Lakes Region Selection Show. When we come back, we'll do our older age groups. Stay with us.
With direct flights daily, your vacation begins at GoMelbourneFlorida.com.
How did I get there? I played against the best. How did I get there? I challenged myself.
How did I get there? I raised my level of competition.
USA Elite Select. Your legacy starts here.
Welcome back to our Great Lakes Region Selection Show. I'm Ashlyn Summers here with Matt Trebuchet. Let's go straight into our 12U age group.
Now for the 12U American bracket in the Great Lakes region, we have Nick Copenhaver out of Ohio, Vincent Costantino out of Illinois, Leighton Costello out of the Diamond Dogs Navy team, Joshua Furtado out of Kentucky, Zachary Halligan out of the Ohio Bombers 12U Red team, Alex Kindred out of Illinois, Nicholas Laxton out of the E9 Hoffman team, J.J. Mannion out of Michigan, out of Indiana, Tyler Redmond.
Now out of Michigan, we have Kyle Remington.
Kyle's last name is a true definition of what kind of ball player he is. The kid has got a rifle for an arm.
Joining Kyle Remington, we have Danny Rollins out of Rage Baseball, Gabe Starks out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, Brett Wall of the Warriors Baseball Club of Michigan, and wrapping up 12U American, we have Vince Wilson. Now on to 12U National, Braden Bakes out of the Huntley Red Raiders. Also out of the Huntley Red Raiders, we have Ryan Bakes, Tommy Boba out of Illinois, Trey Cassie out of the Southwest Oakland Warriors team, Ashton Harvey out of the Rhino Baseball South team, Gray Hopner out of the Leo Pride 12U team.
Continuing on with 12U National, we have Ryan Kaminsky.
Ryan is my all-world pop time catcher. Best pop time I have ever seen out of a 12-year-old. Absolute best I've ever seen. And I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now, and I've seen a lot of catchers pop time. This kid's quick.
Joining Ryan Kaminsky is Caden Overbay out of Indiana, Nathan Pemberton out of the Demon Command team, Raymond Ramirez out of the Prestige Baseball Club. Out of Michigan, we have Shane Renas, John Semek out of Ohio, Jermaine Young Jr. out of Chicago, Illinois. Wrapping up the 12U National team, we have Jack Lang out of Michigan. Now onto the 13U Great Lakes Region American bracket, we have Aiden Auckland out of the Rhino Baseball South team, Keaton Ballard out of Michigan, Ethan Brickner out of the Thunder Baseball 2017 team, Ian Compton out of the Princeton Prowl team, David Elkins out of Kentucky.
Now out of Michigan, we have Zeke King.
Zeke's a very strong third base, good strong catcher, and hits with power to left, center, right, does it all.
Joining Z King, we have Hayden Creaston out of Illinois, Tyler McKinstry out of Michigan. Also out of Michigan, we have Logan Oval, Parker Smith out of the Indiana Blazers, Aiden Stewart out of the Grizzlies Baseball Club Elite, Caden Whitehead out of the Aces Baseball Club, Benjamin Whitman out of the Canton Cardinals team, and wrapping up the 13U American Division, we have Austin Wynn out of Michigan. Now on to 13U National. Jason Arbini out of Michigan. Connor Boone out of the Indiana Prospects 13U team. Joseph Botello out of Michigan. Out of Indiana, we have Gerald Bush out of the Aces Baseball Club. Luke Ellis out of Michigan. Out of Illinois, Quinn Hoffentender. Peyton Hood out of the Midwest Astros team. Logan Knight out of the Indiana Inferno 13U team. Clayton Mentier out of Springfield. Out of Illinois, Joshua Nimrick. Joseph Randallo out of the Eastside Niners Blue Mata team. Tom T.J. Slazik out of Illinois.
Continuing on with 13U National, we have Brady Small.
His name may be small, but on the field, he stands out big. This kid can hit a baseball. He can hit with authority. He can hit with power. He knows how to swing it.
Joining Brady Small and wrapping up the 13U National side, we have Jaden Williams out of the Canton Cardinals team. Now on to the 14U Great Lakes Region American Division, we have Jason Ackers out of Illinois, Jacob Castle out of the Bluegrass Thunder team, Anthony Samillo out of Michigan, Brian Donnelly out of the Lake County Stars team, Charlie Ellis out of Frankfort, Kentucky. Out of Ohio, we have Aiden Evans, Samuel Jeffrey out of the Rawlings Midwest Astros team, Kyler King out of Ohio. Also out of Ohio, we have Christopher Mason. Caden Murphy out of Illinois. Also out of Illinois, we have Caden Norcus.
Now out of Michigan, we have Caden Nowak.
Caden was just as impressive with his footwork at first base as he was with his pitch control and pitch placement in his bullpen session on the mound. This kid does both skills really, really well.
Joining Caden Nowak, we have Jacob Regal out of the Midwest Astros team. And wrapping up the 14U American side, we have Matthew Strand out of the Precision Patriots Elite team. Now on to 14U National, we have Quint Botner out of Kentucky. Marcus Bugega out of the Pirate Baseball Club team.
Continuing now with 14U National, we have Austin Cook.
Austin plays first base, Austin plays third base, does both very, very well, but most importantly, Austin hits.
Joining Austin Cook, we have Hunter Dobbins out of the Indiana Nitro Gold team. Matthew Nobuck out of Indiana. Braden Horn out of Michigan, Christopher Lotz out of Ontario, Kyle Mahone out of the Dayton Sting Baseball Club, Riker Mazzi out of Michigan, Jesse Morales out of the Thunder Baseball 2017 team, Parker Redden out of the Carolina Vipers, Clayton Stone out of Indiana, Dylan Vardaman out of the Thunder Baseball 2017 team, and wrapping up the 14U National team, we have Nathan Wagner out of Illinois.
So Matt, what can these players expect once they get to the games?
Well, you know, the All American Games is really a unique situation because the players that they're going to be on teams with, they won't even meet them till the day they get there. They're going to have one day to practice, and then they're going to play a week-long tournament. But it's much more than the week-long tournament. You're talking about meeting 13, 14 kids and building lifetime friendships. It goes way beyond the baseball field.
So athletes, now that you know you've been chosen, be sure to check your emails from an email from your program director. For USSA, I'm Ashlyn Sullivan here with Matt Trebuchet. We'll see you next month at the games.